All right, guys, this is Equal Surf Ireland Crypto, and I'm just going to turn on my light. Okay, this is Equal Surf Ireland Crypto, and yeah, this is a Saturday evening where I am. Update, okay? So, Bitcoin is the king, okay? Bitcoin pulls back, the market pulls back, unless we're in a serious alt season, but we're not in there. So what has happened right now? Bitcoin has pulled back. It's corrected. It's correcting. It's down at around 23,000, I think, as we speak. And yeah, it's pulled back from. It just couldn't break 25, and that's totally, okay. We could have a flush down to 20,000, even 19,500, where there's a CME gap, and close that off. But just remember that all those who aren't in the market are just new or fresh. You do have to realize that Bitcoin is the king, okay? But having said that, there's hundreds of other coins other than Bitcoin, and they're called altcoins. And obviously, when you're looking at other altcoins, the altcoins get a heavier correction in general when Bitcoin is pulling back, okay? So, one altcoin that is showing a lot of strength, and the chart looks quite bullish, and it's holding its supports and respecting values, is polkabridge, which is PBR, okay? And polkabridge has been around now, 2 years? And they've gone from strength to strength to strength. Obviously, you're going to get, every coin is going to get corrected heavy in the bear market, which we are deep in the bear market, if not on our way out of the bear market quite soon, okay? When you look back in history and look back at the other charts in previous bear markets, when you're looking at the cycle coming to an end, we're getting close, okay? We're getting close. But one of the more bullish charts is definitely polkabridge, okay? So what do we have here? This is all, by the way, daily. So I've got a lovely chart here. It's very, very simple. I'm going to show you the supports. I'm going to show you the resistances above us, where we're at right now, where the next target could be. If we fall down, what I'd be expecting to happen, okay? And what overall structure we're looking at. This is all the daily chart, and I'll show you maybe a 4-hour thing as well, okay? So right now, this is the daily chart, okay? And I hope you can see this. I'm just going to scrunch it up a small bit, okay? And this is our daily chart, overall daily chart, right? So I found this beautiful new arrow here. I know it's been here all the time, but I didn't actually see it. So we were here, here's our resistance, going along for over a year, and we were hit resistance, bang, broke it off the 200 day. I'm just going to zoom in right now, okay? So there's our 200-day line coming in here. We came down, broke, bounced off that, came up, broke the neckline, okay, of the resistance, okay, of over a year's downtrend. Broke it, came out. But what did we do in the meantime? Okay, we hit resistance here, here, and here, okay? And what is that? That was just like a heavy resistance going across here, horizontal resistance. We couldn't get through it here, couldn't get through it there, and we took a massive dip here, down into a triple bottom, which is bullish, by the way. 1 bottom, 2 bottom, 3 bottoms, up, right? Broke up, hit the resistance up here, okay, which is corresponding to this. And then we created a handle. What did we create? A cup and handle, okay? So this is very basic stuff, but I'm just showing you, okay, I'm going through it very, very slowly. All right, now I have an object tree, which is really, really nice, okay? We went into a channel here, okay? We had the little handle in here of the actual overall structure of the cup and handle, okay? We broke out, if I can get my thing, we broke out, came back tested. You can see this here, the neckline of the cup, all right? Came up and made a breakout and went up and hit this target. Okay, so how did we hit this target? Why did we hit this target? Well, we hit this target up here of 15 cent, right? Why? Because the target of the cup and handle, okay, technically, from technical analysis, is this, okay? The measurement from here down to here, all right? We pull it up here from the neckline, okay, which is roughly around there, 15 cent, okay? And I had this previously drawn in, by the way. This, actually, I think I just pulled this. This should be down here. Yeah, so I had this previously drawn in. We hit the target up here at 15 cent, okay? So we broke out of the channel, okay? We made a little handle. We broke out of the cup, came back tested the neckline of the cup and handle, and then went up and hit our target beautifully. First target hit, which is quite lovely, okay? So that's bullish in itself, all right? So we broke the 200-day, we broke the neckline of the cup, went up, hit the target. Absolutely lovely, like, all right? So what are we doing now? Where are we going? What are we doing? Okay, so you can see clearly here. I'm just going to move this baby over here. We can see here, what are we in? Okay, I'm going to zoom in. What is happening here? All right, so we broke out of the channel, went up, hit our target. We're now falling down, okay? What's happening, like? Why are we falling down? Well, let's take a look at the supports, okay? So I'm just going to go into my object tree again. The object tree is beautiful. It's so handy. We're going to go to support, okay? So you can see quite clearly here, these are supports below us, okay? This is the daily. Came down, bounced into it, bounced back up. Came into it, touched into it, bounced back up, okay? But we're falling down slowly. What do we do here? We wick straight down into this support. Now, why are these supports? Let's watch and let's take a look. Okay, again, this is the daily chart, all right? We had it here as resistance. We had it as support here. We had it as resistance, support, and now again, support, support, support. Underneath it, what is this? Let's take a look. Why is this support? Why did we wick down here and bounce all the way back up, okay, on this candle here? Why? Because, look, resistance, 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 resistance. And now, what does it become? Resistance, resistance. And what happens when you break through here? It becomes support, baby, support. So we've come down into that support and boom, bounce straight back up, okay? Which is lovely. So there are supports underneath us. We also have another big support in the neckline here, okay, at around 7 cent, okay? If we do break down, remember, Bitcoin is correcting. There is a gap at 19,500. I'm not saying it's going to close it, a CME gap, where it generally will go down and close the CME gap. I'm not saying it will, but it could. If it does, it corrects. It goes all the way down, back down there. We could get an easy push down to 7 cent again, okay? Easily. Or even flick down here to the 6 cent region, all right? Which is our 200-day, okay? If that breaks, I'll be looking for this. Watch. I'll take my fib. I'll bring it up here, right? All the way up to the top. And I would be looking for this area here, for the golden pocket area to hold, all right? Right around between 6 cent and 5 cent. That's if we go back down. And I'd be talking roughly around here on the support line here, the trend line and the 200-day, around between the 6 and 7 region to create what? Okay, a higher low in the overall structure, okay? That's if we break down, all right? Remember, Bitcoin will dictate what happens. But overall, out of all the altcoins, polkabridge is looking very, very bullish, and it's a lovely chart. And even today, I think we're one of the only coins that's up. Okay, so there is a lot of buying going on. It's got a lot going on. It's the P2P DEX nearly finished. I think it's in tested. We have a mainnet coming out, so it's all looking really good. Launchpad, the whole shebang. I mean, I could go in on and on and on. They've got loads of things going on. All right. So what are we in now? What am I looking for now? Okay. So we hit our first target here. Okay. Right here of the actual cup and handle. What formation am I in now? We're holding support here on the daily again. This is the daily. Okay. Oh, I hate when that happens, man. What was it, somewhere there? Anyway, we're holding support. Quite lovely, right? That is a nice structure. But what structure is it? Okay, so I'm going to go back into my object tree, pre-prepared. So I'm not like going around doing like charting in front of you and having to like, you know, go, oh, hold on there and just pure silences. Okay, so what are we in? Firstly, let's take a look at our range. Okay, so we're in a range, right, on the daily. So this is your value area high, this is your point of control, and this is your value area low. All right, we're ranging right now. Okay, so in between kind of the 12, 13 cent down as low as kind of the 10 cent region into the support. We did have that little nasty wick down, went to 9 cent, held, bounced back up, okay, because we have great support there, all right? So we're in a range now, right? So naturally, we need to break out of the range, but you're holding VAH, or the VAL, the value area low. This is where naturally you would probably go long if you were trading it, okay? Down around these regions on support, on the value area low, and you'd make, you'd hold it until we get to the value area high. But what are we in? Okay, because we're in some sort of formation, but what is it? Okay, let's take a look. It's in my object tree again. Okay, so let's go. It's a bull flag. My goodness, what is this? Right, well, a bull flag is a bullish structure. Okay, so we have the pole. We have our flag. Okay, are you with me? This right here, you see this, is measured between the very down bottom of the pole. You take this, measure it, and you pull it out, and this is our target of the flag. Okay, so technically, if you see this breaking out, we have a touch here, touch here, touch here, touch here, touch here, touch here. So it's a formation of a flag. All right, it'll become more apparent. I'm going to go to the 4 hour for a second. Very clear, very clear here. Okay, there's our upper channel, there's our bottom channel, there's our middle channel. Look at the middle channel here. This is our flag. The middle channel. There's your dotted line. Look at that. It's holding support, support, resistance, support, support, resistance. It's holding the middle line, hit up, hit their point of control. Got knocked back, knocked back. Okay, once we break this point of control, we start making a move up here, right? We start breaking the value of our high, our target, technically, from the flag. Okay, remember it's a bull flag. Technically, I hope everybody's with me. Is everybody with me out there in the land of the internet? Okay, our technical target is up at 0.19189. Okay, that's 19 cent. Okay, but what's up here? Okay, so remember, your price will always move towards the golden pockets, either up or down. Okay, so I'm going to bring in what's above us. Right, I'm going to go back to the daily for a second. Okay, it's a bit clearer here. You see that? So there's our target, our next target we'd be looking for. Just remember, we can go down as well, okay? And Bitcoin will dictate this. If we go down, we'll create a higher low in the overall structure. Okay, I'm just going to get my eye on what I mean by that, right? So look, we go up, we come down, and we move up. Here is your higher low. It could be here at 6-7 cent. It could be here down at the, the 200 day. Okay, or where it'll meet the overall breakout of the downtrend. So we come down here and create a higher low, and that is actually the golden pocket, the 0.618 as well. Okay, so do not fret. This move, the move here, if we do come out and we do break down because of Bitcoin, all right, and the market, right? Do not fret. Do not panic. This is a great opportunity to buy. It's creating a higher low, okay, towards the end of a bear market. I do believe we're coming towards an end. All the higher time frames are looking quite nice. So we could move back in here somewhere like this, okay, and then bounce. Or we could bounce here at the 7 cent region. There. Okay, we have support here, we have support here, which I've already gone through, here or here, right? That's if we come down. But if we don't, and we just bullish, Bitcoin continues on its way, creates its higher low around, I think it's at 23,000 right now, but even if it creates a higher low, 22,000 or whatever, okay, and we bounce, and it bounces, starts going back up towards 25,000, this is where polkabridge is going up towards 19 cent. There is quite a lot of resistance above us. Okay, so I'm going to bring my object tree again, and I have pre-done this. So what do I call it? Resistance and fibs above us. Okay, so you can see that quite clearly. We have a golden pocket. Where am I getting this golden pocket from? Okay, so if I bring this here, so from here, see that? This right here. Oh my goodness. From here all the way to the bottom, there's our golden pocket. This is where our major resistance is. And where is our target of the flag? Right in to the golden pocket. Okay, so do not be surprised if we hit our target up here, okay, at the 19 cent region, okay, 0.19189, or 19 cent. We're going into the golden pocket, okay. Do not be surprised, because the way technical analysis works is it'll make its way back up to the golden pocket and you can get a rejection there, okay? And similarly, you got to move down into the golden pocket of the overall move and you'll get a bounce, okay? So we could see a pullback here if we hit the target, and we could come back down into the 0.618 and create a higher low. Does that make sense? Okay? Something like this. Okay, so we could break out up in here, get rejected, come down, right, and make a what? A higher low. We'd pull a fib from here up to here, and that would bring us down where? To here, where we would bounce, create a higher low, and then make a move through. Okay, now I know there's a lot of lines going on there. I'm just going to take these off for a second. You have an idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so if we pull back with Bitcoin, expect something like this. We're going into, I'm going to go into the 4 hour for a second. So we could pull back into something like this, down into the I suppose the 0.618 or the 200 day, which is actually, here is the overall trend line we broke, okay? And we could create a higher low here, or we could basically bounce before it and hold the 0.07 or even the 0.09. But do not panic, it's creating a higher low, okay? So overall, guys, the structure, what I'm looking for next is if we pull back, I'm looking for the higher low into the 0.618 around here, onto the 200 day, or even the 0.7 cent, the 7 cent, or the 6 cent, the 7 cent, or the 9 cent region for a higher low. If we bounce and we break out, okay, break out through a range, gonna go to the 1 day, it's a bit cleaner. Okay, we break out of the range, which is here, break out through the flag. Our target is up at 19 cent, and then we'll see what happens at the golden pocket. And if we do reject there, come down, create a higher low, down into the 13 cent area and back out, okay? So do expect a pullback if we do hit the 19 cent region. Expect to pull it back into around the 13 cent region. That's what I'd be looking for. Okay, guys? So I hope it's all a bit clear there. This is Equal Surf Ireland Crypto. Okay, so out of all the altcoins that I've looked at, polkabridge, you know, is up compared to all the other, well, the majority of altcoins out there today. And, you know, it's a lovely looking chart. It's bullish, and I'm quite, you know, it's nice to see it holding and, you know, having a bit of momentum. And there's a lot of things going on with it at the moment, but keep the faith. Your pullbacks, in my opinion, are good times to buy and buy the dip. But yeah, I could see there's a good future in polkabridge and what they're doing. Okay, so this is Equal Surf Ireland Crypto. I think I have 600 subscribers. It would be awesome if just subscribe. I've made over 200 videos and I still only have 600 subscribers. But it'd be awesome just to get up to 1,000. Anyway, hit me up. This is my chart. This is polkabridge. And yeah, awesome. And yeah, keep it real. And peace out, guys, all the way from Ireland. Over and out.